Will Phio be testing the $5 levels in the upcoming week, or is this a ticker which is past its prime and you should be locking in profits and walking away from? What's up, trading friends? Today, we're discussing Phio from three different lenses: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to go ahead and talk about the catalyst that's causing this ticker to run. The what, we're going to be talking about exactly what does this company do, and we're also going to be talking about the stock analysis more specifically, going over the cash, going over the company's dilution history, going over the company's institutional ownership, short interest, all the goodies that matter. Then the where, we're going to be talking about where to get in, where to get out. So without further ado, hit the thumbs up button and listen. Majority of you guys are not subscribed. So many of you guys, 60% of you guys are not yet subscribed. So please, please, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. So let's get into it. Now, why do we talk about the why first? We talk about the why first, guys, because we need to understand why is this ticker up in the first place, right? This is a ticker which is up approximately, it's ran from the $1.60 levels all the way upwards of $3.20. Then it dipped back down to $2. Then it went all the way upwards of $3.48, and now it's back down to the $2.60 level. So what is happening to Phio? Where is Phio heading from here on out, right? And in order to predict the future, you first need to understand the past. So let's get into it. When it comes to Phio, guys, this is a company which has an extremely small market cap of only $13 million, making it very, very volatile. However, the company did announce some solid news, right? The news was that Phio reports tumor responses in PH726 phase 1b cancer trials, and as shares rise, it says Phio Pharmaceuticals said Friday its experimental cancer therapy PH762 showed a complete pathologic response in one patient and a partial response in another based on the latest data from its ongoing phase 1b clinical trial. 4 of 5 patients in the fourth dose escalations cohort have reported pathologic results, with one patient with cutaneous squamous cells achieving 100% tumor clearance. I mean, this is massive, right? A patient with metastatic Merkel cell showing over 50% clearance, and 2 CSCC patients had less than 50% clearance. Results for the 5th patients are still pending. So things are looking good, right? Listen, this is pretty solid news, right? So right away, we're going to go over here and put the news as good. Okay, now it's not amazing, right? Because as you guys saw, right, it is a little bit like, oh yeah, well, this guy did good, this guy did amazing, and this guy did okay, right? So I'm going to put it as good, right? It's not an FDA approval or anything like that. Remember, the way we rank these catalysts and the way we rank our, like bullishness tier list is based off of, it's all in perspective as to what the catalyst could potentially be, right? So remember that, right? Now, volatility, 15 million, sub 50 mil, that's amazing. Institutional ownership, let's see what the institutional ownership looks like. 2.1%, not too impressive. We're going to go over here and put that as bad. Now, the next thing which we want to look for is going to be the company analysis, right? The stock analysis specifically, right? We already kind of started doing so, right? We talked about the institutional ownership. We talked about the volatility of the ticker, right? And I think that this is where people get confused, right? People get confused over this all the time, where they confuse stock analysis with company analysis, right? And they look at the company and they go, well, their revenue's been growing. They have an amazing pipeline, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, but we are short-term traders, right? We are not investors, my friends, right? We are short-term traders. And as traders, we need to know exactly what's going on right now, right? What's going to happen next in the short term, right? Not in the freaking long-term investing perspective, but in the short term. And in the short term, majority of the time, what actually affects the stock price is going to be none other than dilution, right? Supply and demand, right? Supply and demand. So when supply is limited and demand increases, stock prices go up. But when demand is the same and the supply is meddled with, the stock prices come down. So what we're anticipating here is, hey, is this company going to rug pull us or not? First thing which we look at is going to be the company's finances. When it comes to finances, the company does have 27 months worth of cash left on hand, considering every 3 months they're burning 1.28 million, and right now they have 11.6 million in the bank based off of their most recent SEC filings, okay? So things are looking good, okay? Things are looking good for this ticker. Now, one thing you guys do got to understand, right? When it comes to, understanding why we're actually looking at the numbers here like this, is because we just want to know whether or not the company has financial motivations to rug pull, right? Financial motivations to announce an offering or not. And right now, when it comes to this company, it doesn't look like they do so. So we're going to put this as good. Now, the next thing which we want to look at is going to be their history of dilution. Well, historically, they've been very dilutive and their overhead supply is also very high. So unfortunately, this becomes okay, meaning it's so-so, meaning dilution is not off the table, right? Like it's not uncommon for, it wouldn't be too surprising for the company to come out and announce an offering right now, okay? And they could be using their at-the-money convertibles behind the scenes to considerably be, diluting and pumping more shares into the markets. Okay, there's that. Now, the next thing which we want to look at is going to be short interest. Let's go over here. So the short interest has been actually relatively flat the past 7 days. It is up 28%, but that's nothing too major. So we're just going to put it as okay. We're actually going to put it as bad because, when shorts add to their position, guys, that means that they believe that the stock is actually expensive and that it's going to be coming down. So with that said, short interest increasing, that is actually a bearish sign, unlike what a lot of you guys been told, where it means shorts are attacking, it's the shorts, then it's just the shorts. No, it's not just the shorts. Okay, there's no such thing as just the shorts. What this signifies is the thing that the stock is expensive is going to come back down. Okay, so there's that. Now let's talk about the chart. So when it comes to the chart, right, based off of the news right now, based off the volatility, unfortunately, guys, I don't see it being able to break above this $3 level or $4 level rather, with any news. Now, do I see it coming up here and testing $3 again, 320-ish? Yes, I could see it testing 320. Do I see it coming up over here and testing even 350-ish? Yes, but I don't see it above 4. I don't see it above 4 without any more news. Okay, so for me, the top is 4. The top is 4. It's at 270-ish right now. Personally, guys, for me, it doesn't make sense to go out and open a position. From my perspective, remember, I am a very, very conservative trader. Some would even say I am a pussy trader. I trade very scared, okay? And that's because I understand that, this has always been one of my philosophies when it comes to trading. Not making money is not losing money, but not losing money is just as good as making money. So I am very conservative. Hence, why my win rate is 80%, is above 80%, right? I mean, a lot of penny stock traders, you will see them, they're trading at a 30% win rate. But guess what? The 30% of the time that they're right, it covers for the 70% of the time which they're wrong. For me, I'm a lot more of a gradual profit taker. I believe in smaller gains rather than going ahead and overextending myself and, trying to freaking, ride it all the way up and ride it all the way down, right? And I think, one of the things that turned me profitable over the past decade has been understanding that it's a lot easier to get 10 different stocks to give you 10% each than one stock to give you 100%. And that's it. Just understanding that alone. That concept honestly was a paradigm shift for me. It really was, because it changed everything, right? It made me be profitable. It made me become profitable, okay? So that's it. Anyways, but remember, 82% win rate, that means 20% of the time I'm wrong. 20% of the time I'm wrong. 20% is no joke, man. 20%. Imagine you're about to get into surgery and someone was like, hey, by the way, you have a 20% chance of dying. You're like, what? What do you, no, I don't think I'll be doing this surgery. Thank you so much. I think I'll just, meditate and take some herbal tea or some shit. 20% chance, that's crazy. That's 1 in 5. So I'm telling you that to know that I'm far from perfect. You need to do your own research. You need to do your own due diligence. I could easily be wrong about this, okay? So anyways, if you do guys want to trade with me, and mind you, this is like 500 trades later, right? Let's refresh this. You know what your favorite mentor does? This is what your favorite mentor does on YouTube. They go, 90% win rate is what I do. It's just what I do. No. 500 trades later, 82% win rate, right? So again, right, if you guys do want to trade with me, check out the Discord. It comes with a 7-day free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. And right now, I did add 10 more spots to the 50% sale, which we have going on right now. The next 10 people that join, they get access to it for a 50% sale. You heard that right. We have over 400 members coming back month after month. There's a reason why they're coming back. The reason is they're making money, okay? It's not because I'm so funny and handsome and humble, right? It's because they're making money, right? It's because they're making money. So check it out. The link is in the comment section and description. We have day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, you name it, we got it. And we do have different mentors for each one of these sections. For example, Sean is our options mentor. I don't do options. I mean, I do options trading myself, but Sean is 50 times better than me at options trading. So he's our mentor when it comes to options trading. But I do post day trade alerts and swing alerts. Robin Davis says, "Hi, Sam, I joined you yesterday." Maybe pause and read some of these, right? My man brought in freaking, $400 already. Just joined yesterday. And SMX, we made a kill on SMX. Maybe, these are all like yesterday, guys. Just mind you, okay? Like, yeah, that's all. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Happy when seeing trading. I wish you guys the best of luck, man, whether it's in trading of their life. And remember, another thing, okay? I would never, ever tell you guys to do something that I wouldn't do myself. That's one promise I can make you. So if I tell you guys, I'm not going to buy it, I'm not going to buy it. If I tell you I'm not going to sell it, I'm not going to sell it, okay? And the Discord, I would honestly, personally try out this 7-day free trial. I would, especially right now. Got the sale. Check it out. Thank you for watching. Happy listening trading. Remember, don't give up, don't quit, because 90% of traders are not unprofitable. 90% of traders just quit before they become profitable. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Thank you for watching. Happy listening trading with Sam.